do these on Monday, but I didn't think about it until today. And so I wanted to come on here. I was going to do a vlog like style, but I figured coming on live would probably be more effective. And so I wanted to speak from my heart and encourage someone on today. So if you've been following me for a while, or even if you're new and you have looked into my community page, you will see that I try to encourage people with the posts that I make that I share, because a lot of it is like screenshot and then I share it here on my channel. But just to give you a little background, I am a woman of faith. Of course, I do all the fun videos that you see, and I enjoy dancing and having a good time. That is all of my personality, but another part of me is my faith. And so I love to encourage people. And so in these videos that I will be putting out, they won't be talking about the dating. We will talk about that in other videos, but I wanted to, and these videos, which I'll probably switch to Mondays, because we'll do motivational Mondays. Yeah, that sounds good. But today we're going to start on Tuesday. But I wanted to encourage you because I know a lot of times it is hard. It is hard out there and you feel alone. And I have personally felt like that. When you get so discouraged and you're like, Lord, do you hear me? Where are you? Because I've been praying and I don't hear you. And I wanted to speak into your life and encourage you to just like not give up. I know everyone is on their own journey in life. Everyone is facing whatever battles that they are facing individually, and we're probably facing a lot collectively as well. But don't give up. If you're like even trying to reach a goal and you have not seen any progress, I want to encourage you to keep on keeping on, keep on going forward. And I am a testimony. Of course, many of you do not know me personally, but I am a testimony. We can even talk about YouTube here. I have been uploading videos since 2020. And on in the YouTube world, you're like, I want to be monetized. I want to be monetized. That didn't happen. And I kept uploading videos and I was discouraged, y'all. Along the way, I was like, you know what? This is not for me. I tried. And so, yes, I eventually gained the 1,000 subscribers, and that was pretty cool. I did a whole balloon thing with a cake and all that. I celebrate everything, small, big, it don't matter. I'm celebrating it. And so that was in 2021. So I'm just giving you like a little background and testimony. And so I was like, okay, bet I have the 1,000 subscribers. Let's do this. And so you need 4,000 watch hours. And so I was like, okay, looking at the watch hours. And I was really close at one point, but then YouTubed. And they took back the hours for whatever reason. I think they recalculate them every year. I don't know. But anyway, I didn't have the hours anymore. So I got really discouraged. But I still continue to post videos. And so time went on, and then my mom passed, and that was a really hard situation. That was in 2022. But I continued to post videos because I figured it was a way of helping me through my grief, and also I knew my mom would want me to continue. And so I did that, and then fast forward until like literally last month, I was praying and I was like, okay, Lord, now look. Because sometimes you gotta just be like, you know what are we doing here? And so, because I don't want to waste time, I felt like, I wouldn't say I felt like I was wasting time, because I really enjoy uploading videos. I really, really do. So it wasn't like I was wasting time. But at the same time, I was still like discouraged because I was like, okay, dude, like, I'm not monetized yet. So anyway, I was praying, and God was like, okay, switch it up, do this. And that is literally what helped my channel. People are like, well, how did you go from da, 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 da? It was literally, I prayed. Not that I wasn't praying before, but I prayed, and God was just like, switch it up. And I switched it up. And so many of you are here because of the switch up and my obedience in the direction that God said, do it. And so I remember in Tyler Perry, he wrote a book, and that book also has been a huge encouragement to me because he was saying in, I think it was in year 5 of him doing that play. I forgot the name of the play, but anyway, all up until that point, no one was like showing up for his plays. And then year 5, he got like frustrated, just like humans do, and it's okay to get frustrated. But he was in there like, God, I know that you told me to do this, but no one's showing up. What's going on? And so he was crying out to God, and then he looked out the window, and I mean, you can read the book. Higher is Calling. Yes, that's the name of it. Higher is Calling. So don't quote me on everything, but the gist of it is he was praying after year 5, and then he looked out the window, and there was like, and it was actually snowing. I think it was bad weather, but it was a line of people out waiting to see his play. And then we all know what has come from that. But he didn't give up. And so that's why I want you to be encouraged wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Don't give up on your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, no matter what you see other people doing. Do what God told you to do and stay focused on what he told you to do, and keep faith. Like, you have to have faith. And you don't need a lot of it. You don't need a lot. You just need a little bit. You need a little bit. And that will like totally move God. Your little bit of faith. And I remember when I was getting ready. So I was in college, and I had applied because I am a dental hygienist. I'm just not practicing right now. But I had applied for dental hygiene school. And they were like saying all these things that it could not happen, right? And so I was like, but I didn't waver. So that's another thing. When you have faith and you pray about something, don't waver. Just be like, okay, it is done, despite what you see, because it's not about what we see. But anyway, I had prayed about it, and I was already like my second year, so I was a sophomore. And college is typically 4 years. And so I was like, okay, well, what's going to happen here? I need to get into this program. And the lady called, and it was like, you have gotten to the program. And I was like, oh, I know. I already knew. And so I was excited, but I literally didn't waver, because I was like, I'm going to finish college in 4 years, and I'm going to be done. And so it just worked out that 2 years, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, voila, you have a hygienist. But and I know a lot of people are even in school, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is difficult. I understand, because microbiology almost took me out of here. Pharmacology, gross anatomy. When we had to work on cadavers, if I'd have knew that going in, I would not be a dental hygienist. I would not have been. No. But those courses were hard, and so I still persevered, and I even graduated with honors. I was like, what? So be encouraged. You got this. Like, I am cheering you on through the screen. I'm giving you high five. Don't get dismayed and off track because you see other people doing things. Don't get trapped in the comparison cycle. Do you? Your blessings are tied to your obedience. Yes. Because I remember, even like, say with YouTube, and go back to that, even with YouTube, you see people posting, oh, I'm monetized, oh, I'm this, I'm that. And I'm like, for real? I'm like, it's not that I wasn't happy for them, because I believe when you celebrate other people, blessings can flow to you as well. So I was happy for them. It wasn't like that. I don't have the spirit of envy or anything like that. But you do. The human part of you is just like, okay, when's my time? When is my time? And you don't know when your time is, because God doesn't wear a watch. I always say that. He doesn't wear a watch. And so you just cannot give up. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. And you might have days when you even cry. And I'm an advocate of not holding in your emotions. If you need to let it out, let it out. Okay? But don't keep crying. Like, I'm all for it. Like, cry. I mean, get the ugly cry. Cry it all out. Like, why? Woe is me. Get it out. Because you got to get it out your system. But after that, you got to let it go. Okay? And gotta understand we're human and we have emotions and stuff like that, because he had emotions too. But cry, but don't keep crying. But let your emotion out. And just be encouraged. Yes, you got this. Your girl through the screen is encouraging you and believing in you. Yes. So smile. Like, and it's crazy because uh even with the encouraging post that I post, you still have people who say what they say. And I'm just like, wow, really? That's what we doing? Like, I can say the sun is shining and everything's happy, happy. And people like, no, it's not happy. I'm just like, Lord, you can't, these humans, you just can't please them. You just can't please them. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can't please them. And I feel like I'm a very positive person. I really do. You know, AP, always positive. I do. I feel like I'm a very positive person. And so I will continue to put encouragement in the community section of my channel, because people need encouragement. People need to know, uh, first of all, that they're not alone and that they can get through this. It might take a little bit, but just letting you know, sometimes stuff takes a little longer than we expected it to go. But do not get discouraged. Keep your head up. Stay prayerful. Stay positive and speak words of positive words of your life. Don't say, and I want to encourage you to really encourage you with this. Don't say, and I don't care what your bank account look like, but don't say like, I don't have any money, or don't say I am broke. Don't say words like I am sick, I have a headache. Don't speak that, because words have power. Even if your bank account does not have a lot of money in it, still say, I live in abundance. I live a prosperous life. And it's not like you're denying the truth. You're just speaking life over your situation. Say you're healthy. And yes, you may be experiencing some pains and some aches. You can say experiencing, but you don't have anything. And that's one thing I used to like tell my mom, because my mom would say, oh, my arthritis. I say, what store did you buy that from? That's not your arthritis. You know what I'm saying? Don't say that. You might say, I'm experiencing little pains here and there, because experiences, they come and go. Or I may, feel, but just be careful with your words. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. So, yeah, I'm not going to hold y'all long. But I did want to encourage y'all. And I know y'all see the videos of me being silly and me dancing and all of that. But, at the same time, I really do believe that one of my purposes is to encourage other people. And so I hope that you are encouraged by this video and by other videos and by posts that I put up there. Because your words encourage me too. It's so many times I've read messages or comments and I'm trying to encourage y'all and y'all encouraging me. So I appreciate y'all, that y'all pouring back into me, because sometimes, as the encourager, you feel depleted, you feel drained. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart when you say kind words to me as well. And for all those who don't want to be, nice, and, I just delete the comments because I want this community to be a positive community, not just here on YouTube, but all my platforms. I want people to leave refreshed. I want them to leave encouraged. I want them to, leave with a smile on their face, with a little laughter, some joy. I am not one whose page is or community is about bashing other people. If you notice, like, I don't even use profanity. I don't do anything that's like wild and crazy because I want this to be an example of God's love for us. So I'm his earthly vessel here, so I want to pour it out onto you guys. So I really try to monitor what I put out. Um, yeah, so we can just keep it positive and keep that energy going and smile and laugh and have a good time because it's enough negativity in the world. It's enough going on. So we ain't bringing it here. This ain't the platform. Y'all go on other platforms. I mean, mean and evil. This ain't it right here because we're going to smile and we're going to dance. We're going to have a good time and we're going to date all these multiple people. Oh my gosh, but yes, God is good. God is love. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. This community could not be what it is without you. And so I wanted to say thank you and that I appreciate you. And I still will come back on, I think tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday, Thursday. So Wednesday will be dating Q&A. Not like my dating, but like just in general dating. We ain't getting in my business. And then Thursday we'll be talking about just chit chat, and then Saturday is just chit chat too. So, but yeah, love you guys. I'm gonna go now, but I wanted to say that, and I hope that you are encouraged by this message. And if you see it on the replay, leave a comment. Let me know that you saw this video and that you can even share it with somebody. It'll be more. We'll do Monday motivational Mondays. Motivational Mondays. Yes, that's it. All right. Bye, y'all.